Bill Belichick will not be first ballot Hall of Famer. He did not receive enough votes.
Bullshit.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck Bill ain't no first ballot Hall of Famer.
Wait,
He got
what?
more chips than
What?
more chips than goddamn Frito-Lay.
We gotta talk about this. Bill Belichick, 8 Super Bowl rings, 6 as a head coach, 2 more as a defensive mastermind, and the NFL just told him, yeah, not yet. Not first ballot? I'm sorry, what? Seeing the tweets from Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James, JJ Watt, a bunch of NFL players, this doesn't make sense. 6 Super Bowls apparently isn't enough. Second most wins in NFL history apparently isn't enough. Changing the way football is coached apparently isn't enough. So today, let's talk about why this decision makes no sense and why people who voted against him shouldn't be allowed to vote anymore. Here's the situation. Earlier this month, Hall of Fame voters met to decide first ballot inductees. To get in, you needed 40 out of 50 votes, 80%. And Bill Belichick didn't get it. Let that sit for a second. According to multiple sources, Belichick got the call and was confused, disappointed. One source said he literally asked, 6 Super Bowls isn't enough? Another time he asked, what does a guy have to do? And honestly, that's a fair question. Because if Bill Belichick isn't first ballot, then who actually is the Hall of Fame for? Let's keep it a buck. This has nothing to do with coaching. Belichick's record, 333 wins, including playoffs, second only to Don Shula. Dynasty, the greatest one the modern NFL has ever seen with the New England Patriots. Game planning, defensive scheme, situational football. He wrote the textbook. This wasn't about football. This was about personal vendetta, politics, and feelings. Because once you hear what came up in that room, it all makes sense. According to voters, Spygate and Deflategate came up again. Again? We're talking about stuff from 2007. One voter straight up said that Bill Polian told others that Belichick should wait a year as punishment. Like this is church or something. Like, what is he talking about? Like the man didn't already lose a first round pick, get fined $250,000, have the franchise fine $500,000, have his reputation dragged for years. How long is the sentence? At what point do accomplishments outweigh grudges? Because if this is about mortality, then half of the hall needs to be reevaluated. And let's just make it clear, Belichick won multiple Super Bowls after each of those controversies. This is how wild the decision was. Peter King, a longtime Hall of Fame voter, found out and said, "Holy bleep, I'm very, very surprised." That's not a casual reaction. That's someone who knows how the room works saying, yeah, this ain't right. When insiders are stunned, you know something went sideways. This wasn't a consensus. This wasn't obvious. This was personal. And let me be real. If Bill Belichick isn't a first ballot, then the term first ballot Hall of Famer means nothing. So you're going to punish Brady for Deflategate and not put him in as the first ballot Hall of Famer? This isn't a borderline case with Belichick. This isn't a debate. This isn't, but this is the greatest coach of all time we're talking about. And here's my honest take. Anyone who voted no should automatically lose their Hall of Fame vote. I'm dead serious. Because you can't recognize obvious greatness and take your personal feelings out of it when greatness is staring you right in the face. Then you're not evaluating football. You're settling old scores, aka Bill Polian. The Hall of Fame is about legacy, not grudges. Belichick said he believes politics kept him out, not his resume. Let's a little backstory. Bill Polian and the Colts had a rivalry with the Patriots when the Patriots was just starting their dynasty, and the Patriots used to beat their asses all the time. So Bill Polian sounds like he has sour grapes about what's going on. And the Tony Dungy's on the committee. I love Tony Dungy, but it sounds like sour grapes, especially when I hear that Bill Polian was the one saying, hey, this guy should wait a year. Success breeds jealousy. Success breeds jealousy. So Belichick is right. He's right. It's politics that kept him out. But here's the funny part. Whether he gets in this year or next year, nothing changes. He's still the greatest coach of all time. The rings don't disappear. The wins don't disappear. The dynasty doesn't disappear. All this did was expose how flawed the system is. Because if this guy has to wait, then the Hall of Fame has some explaining to do. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Bill Belichick?
No.
He's on the. Okay, wait a minute. Let me tell you how weird that is. So they did an NFL 100 team. Bill was on it, but he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer?